Hey everybody, I'm here today to show you how to use the cross steering technique. In this video, I'll be going over the basics of cross steering. All right, now the name cross steering basically comes from the idea of your hands crossing over. And this is what cross steering is going to look like. You're going to start off with your hands roughly at the 10 and 2 position on the steering wheel. So if your steering wheel is a clock, you know, you have 12 o'clock in the top center, you have 2 o'clock over here on the right hand, and 10 o'clock over here on the left hand. So 10 and 2, give or take. I mean, you can be a little bit lower, a little bit higher, but 10 and 2 is the rough positioning. Now, what you want to do for cross steering is you want to use one hand to bring the wheel over, and then the other hand is going to go over the other hand, and then it's going to go under, over. Now let me show you, because I know that it sounds kind of complicated when I explain it like that. Let's say I wanted to turn left. My right hand would start by doing the work. So my right hand would be bringing the wheel to the left. My left hand goes over and crosses. Check this out. This is why it's nicknamed the cross steering technique. My hands are crossed. Now my left hand does the work. My right hand comes under. And then over, under. Just like that. Now, if I wanted to turn right on the other hand, my left hand would start off by doing the work. So my left hand is going to do the work like this. My right hand goes over. Left hand goes under, over, under, over, under, over, under. Now, as you can see, that's why it's called the cross steering technique. Your hands are crossed while you are steering. Now, the greatest thing about this steering technique is it allows you to steer really smoothly. So if you use the push-pull technique or the shuffle technique, you know, you're going to be kind of moving the wheel like that. But when you use the cross technique, which is otherwise known as hand over hand steering, that's another name for it, what you're doing is you're allowing the wheel to turn smoothly. There's not much of a stopping of an interval, right? Because you're not really shuffling. There's not much of a stopping. The wheel can turn basically at a consistent speed when you get used to it. It also allows you to turn the wheel super fast, just like that. Now, before I demonstrate while I'm driving, there's one quick thing that I have to say. You know, the one thing is that when you are turning, if you end up turning and your hands are like this, don't stay like this throughout the turn. Uncross your hands. So if you're turning, let's say you're turning the wheel and your hands are like this, uncross your hands throughout the turn. Do not stay crossed during the turn, all right? So let's just make sure our wheels are straight. Okay, the car wheels are straight. We're going to go ahead and we're going to make a few turns using this cross technique. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to drive forward and we're going to turn left right over here. So I'm putting my signal on, checking my mirrors, my blind spots and so forth. My blind spot and so forth. And now we're actually going to make this left turn using the cross steering technique. Check this out. So I'm making a left turn. So my right hand is the hand that does the work at the beginning. So I'm making this left hand turn. My right hand is doing the work. Over, under. You can see as I made the turn, my hands were nice and separated. They weren't crossed throughout the turn. And that's a key factor. If you are making a turn and your hands are crossed, then you need to fix that issue. So we're going to do a little U-turn right over here. Just like this. Okay. So as you can see right there, I use the cross technique. Now I'm releasing the wheel. We'll turn a quick right over here, just like this. And using the cross technique, just like that. Now we're going to do a 3-point turn. And one of the greatest things about the cross technique is the ability to turn the wheel quickly. So check this out. We're going to do a 3-point turn just like this. You see how quickly I can turn the wheel using this steering technique. It's a super useful steering technique because you can see how quickly I'm able to actually turn that wheel around. Just like this. Very, very quickly. You are able to do a full turn of the wheel in just a matter of moments. It's something that's so simple, but also at the same time, it's extremely useful. And that's basically it. In this video, I just wanted to go over the basics of using the cross steering technique and show you how to use this cross steering technique with your driving on a regular basis. It's very useful and a very versatile steering technique. If you liked the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great car and driving videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.